2 days worth of trading, and I kind of did some pretty stupid stuff and left orders in for 2 days in a row. So would not suggest doing what I have done, but anyway, I thought you'd like to see what I've done. Okay, let me go back to that first screen again because I accidentally switched it. All right, so as you can see, we have a new contract that has opened up. That's what this green line is. And the old price was quite a bit lower than where it started out as. And so that big jump often happens at the change of a contract. I'm not quite sure always why, but anyway, it shows definitely some change in momentum. It's been very uptrending, and we are looking at possibly dropping down to this blue line here, but we are sitting at the lowest that it has been since the beginning of the day. Okay. You can see on the 30-minute chart, we're actually sitting at a support level. And if you note the 3-year chart on the bottom left, you can see that we have gotten above the peak. I actually should have drawn a line, one more line right through here. But we've actually gone above all the highs that we have reached for the last, you have to go back to 2021, beginning of 2021, in order to find the next high. So that's pretty exciting. We've broken through ceiling after ceiling. All right, and I have decided that it is going down. Broke support, I'm doing a short. And I'm putting in an order here at this level, which is a pretty big drop right there. This is where I got in. And that's expecting a lot, but it's not a bad place to get out. Okay, dropped down, made some profit, and I never did get out. It bounced back up again, kind of hit that ceiling and dropped again. One thing that I've noticed with my trades of late is that I tend to stay in a lot longer than maybe I should. Like, I think normally a good place to get out would be this new support that it's shown right here. Not down here, but I didn't. I waited, and I kept missing out on opportunities to make a little bit. So now, as this first trade that I've made is actually in a loss position. Note the 1-hour chart. I put at the bottom left. The gold SMA. All right, so it's at 653-ish. So that was my justification for having that there. Also, that is exactly what a blue line is. I was showing some channels here. It's going way up. I've lost 175 now, and it keeps continuing to go up. Now I've lost 212. I think I just tend to hang on to positions too long. I mean, at this point, it already looks like it's kind of bounced off of that. We can see that it's been uptrending. So I'm trading against the trend here, and so holding on to a short position for this long. Okay, here we go, hanging on to $575 in loss. That's really not a good idea. As I'm talking about, my trading has just been terrible. I don't know. So now I've gone up to almost $600 loss, and we've seen that the gold line now is a support, and it keeps following it up. So that's really, really not good. Okay, now we've hit a ceiling over here. You can see on the 15-minute chart, it's possible that it will drop. That's the only hope that I'm hanging on to here. All right. Okay, so this is the next day. I've held my position overnight. I've lost $1,900 at this point. That was just really, really bad in an uptrend to hold a short position overnight like that. Still hanging on. I'm seeing that it may drop down. I'm hoping that maybe if it bounces off this, I wanted to switch positions and do a long at this point. So I'm kind of waiting for a drop. I did switch right here at this point. And I set a goal for myself to make 20 positive trades in a row, which was unrealistic. This kind of shows my mindset this morning, just kind of frustrated. Okay, and then I switched to a short position because I felt like it had turned over and possibly would drop a bit. All right, so it got into a negative trade again, and I reversed, or I'm going to reverse at this point right here. Okay, so I did reverse, and now I'm kind of holding out for more of a short-term small profit situation here, which I, again, switched at like, I think $12.50, like one tick away from where I'd gone in before. So I got into a long position. Okay, here I'm out because, okay, this is what happened today. So, okay, let's look at the longer term charts at this point. So this is the 15-minute chart. Okay, so I did switch positions right here, and now I'm in a long position. I caught it like right in between executing the trade. So, okay, and then I held it all day long because I thought, okay, it's uptrending. I don't know, but it might go up even further. And then it did. It went up. Let's see, what time was that exactly? That was at 11:15. Okay, so at 11:15, you can see right, oh, it's not on that chart. Here's the 15-minute chart. Okay, so 11:15 was like right about here. And this is what happened today. All this movement. So I held a long position all the way to here, and then I sold at this peak right here. And so I got out, and this is the last trade that I made. I made 2762.5. So $2,700 I made in that last trade. And these were the trades that I made earlier that day. Lost 100, made 1250, lost 262, made 75, made 1250. I was just back and forth, back and forth. So my bottom line that I've ended up with now is now finally above what I started with from the beginning of December. So anyhow, I don't suggest doing that, but it worked out in my favor today, and I'm happy. I'm going to try to get back on track tomorrow and trade properly. There's a number of different things that I need to do to correct my trading habits. I've got some bad trading habits, so we'll see if I can pull it off. Thanks for watching.